Namaste everyone. Let's start the class with a short prayer and then we'll chant the mantras of Vivekachudamani, that is from 16th mantra till 20th mantra, and then we'll see the explanation part. Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada मेधावी पुरुषो विद्वान् आपोह विचक्षणः अधिकारी आत्मविद्यायाम् उक्तलक्षणलक्षितः विवेकिनो विरक्तस्य शमादिगुणशालिनः मुमुक्षोरेव हि ब्रह्मा जिज्ञासा योग्यतामता साधनायत्र चत्वारि कथितानि मनीषिभिः येषु सत्स्वेव सन्निष्ठ यदभावेन सिद्ध्यति आदौ नित्यानित्यवस्तु विवेकपरिगण्यते इहामुत्रफलभोग विरागस्तदनन्तरम् क्षमादिषट्कसम्पत्ति मुमुक्षुत्वमिति स्फुटम् ब्रह्म सत्यं जगन्मिथ्ये एव रूपो विनिश्चयः सोऽयं नित्यानित्यवस्तु विवेकसमुदाहृतः. Okay, we are done with the chanting part. So in the last class, in the last few classes, we have seen Vivekachudamani from first mantra till 15th mantra. So today we will be seeing mantra 16 till mantra 20. So I have already chanted all these mantras, so I'll just read it and then we'll see the explanation part. Medhavi Purusho Vidwan आपोह विचक्षणः अधिकारी आत्मविद्यायाम् उक्तलक्षणलक्षितः. Here Shankaracharya is saying the person who has got the complete understanding of discrimination between both sides of reality. Both sides of reality means what is real and what is unreal. So the person who has got the capacity to identify what is real and what is unreal, only such person is called as a qualified person. Qualified person means adhikari. So only that adhikari is eligible to gain the knowledge of Shastra. I'll repeat what I said. The person who has got the complete understanding of analyzing and identifying what is real and what is unreal, such a qualified person is called as adhikari. Only that adhikari is eligible to gain the knowledge of Shastra. So that's what this mantra means. We'll move forward. Vivekino viraktasya shamadiguna mumukshoreva hi brahma jignasa yogyatamata. So here it says the person who has got Viveka, Vairagya and Shamadhi Shatka Sampatti and Mumukshutvam. The person who has got all these four, only such a person is eligible to enter into Brahma Vidya. So what all are needed? Viveka, Vairagya, Shamadhi Shatka Sampatti and Mumukshutvam. Only the person who has got all these four qualities, only such a person is eligible to gain Brahma Vidya, to enter into Brahma Vidya. Now we'll see what exactly are those. The first one is Viveka. Viveka means, as I told some time back, The person who has got discriminative capacity between what is real and what is unreal. So that knowledge is called as Viveka. And that knowledge, the person who has got that knowledge is called Viveki. So and then Vairagya means uh, detachment. Detachment towards attaining worldly pleasures, even in this world or outside the world, that is heaven, to attain heaven and pleasure, having pleasure and all. So dispassion and detachment towards everything, any kind of pleasure, is called as a Vairagya. And sixfold qualities are Shama, Dama, Titiksha, Uparati, Shraddha, Samadhanam. These things we'll see in the next mantras. So as of now, know this. So sixfold qualities, the person who has got all these sixfold qualities. And the last one is Mumukshutvam. Mumukshutvam means who has got the desire for liberation, who has a desire to attain moksha. So that person, that is called as a Mumukshutvam. So this mantra says the person who has got the discriminative understanding between reality and unreality, and who has got the dispassion and detachment towards any kind of pleasure from external objects, whether in this world or outside the world, and the person who has got sixfold qualities like Shamadhi Shatka Sampatti, and the person who has got desire for liberation, that is moksha. So only such a person is eligible to enter into Brahma Vidya. So that's what this mantra says. We'll move forward. साधनान्यत्र चत्वारि कथितानि मनीषिभिः येषु सत्सेव सन्निष्ठ यदभावेन सिद्ध्यति. So here this mantra says, regarding this, the learned people of Shastra. Learned people means the people who are well versed in Shastra, the well knowledgeable people of Shastra, the gurus, great gurus. The learned people of Shastra told that the person who can uphold sadhana chatushtayam. Sadhana chatushtayam means it's of fourfold. That is fourfold purusharthas. If you remember, in my earlier classes I have told you about purusharthas. There it's of fourfold. First one is artha purushartha, second one is kama purushartha, third one is dharma purushartha, and the last one is mumukshutvam. I'll give you a brief about these things. Artha purushartha means getting hold of material wealth. So earning money and keeping it for his own benefit. So that is artha purushartha. Kama purushartha means the person who has a desire of attaining pleasure from external objects. It can be that pleasure may be from anything, whether it may be from movies, from the persons, from the objects, it may be with anything. Any kind of pleasure from external objects is called as a Kama Purushartha. And Dharma Purushartha means the desire to collect punya through their good actions. So he should have done some good actions and he want to collect that punya and to attain heaven and this kind of things. That is Dharma Purushartha. And Mumukshutva means the person who has a desire to attain moksha. That is Mumukshutvam. So this mantra says, regarding this, the learned people of Shastra told that the person who has the uphold of sadhana chatushtayam. Sadhana chatushtayam means all these purusharthas, artha, kama, dharma and moksha. The person who has got the uphold of all these Purusharthas, only such a person is eligible to attain Brahman. Because only Mumukshutvam gets converted into Jignasu. Mumukshutvam, when I say, the person who has a desire for moksha. So if he has a desire for moksha, obviously he will get converted into Jignasu. Jignasu means who has the desire to attain knowledge. So if a person is having a desire for moksha, obviously he has to learn Shastra. So he will get that desire to gain knowledge, right? So that's what it says. Mumukshutvam gets converted into Jignasu. It's nothing but the person who has got a desire for moksha will definitely get a desire to gain knowledge. That's what it means. So, this mantra says, the learned people of Shastra told that the person who has got the uphold of Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampatti, that is Artha, Kama, Dharma and Moksha Purusharthas. So, only such a person is eligible to attain Brahman. Otherwise, it is impossible to attain Brahman. That's what it says. We'll move forward. आदौ नित्यानित्यवस्तु विवेक परिगण्यते इहामुत्रफलभोगविरागस्तदा अदनन्तरम् शमादिषट्कसम्पत्ति मुमुक्षुत्वमिति स्फुटम्. So as I said earlier, so one should have a four main qualifications to enter into the Vedanta pursuit. What are the four main qualifications? One is Viveka. Viveka means the discriminative understanding between the reality and unreality. And second one is Vairagya. Vairagya means dispassion towards worldly pleasures. And third one is Shamadhi Shatka Sampatti, which are of sixfold inner wealth. What are those sixfold inner wealth? Shama, Dama, Titiksha, Uparati, Shraddha, Samadhanam. Shama means mastery over mind. So mastery over our mind. So our mind should listen what we say, but it should not happen vice versa. So that is called Shama. And Dhamma means mastery over sense organs. Sense organs means five sense organs: touch, our eyes, ears, touch, smell. So all these five sense organs. So Dhamma means mastery over all these sense organs. Titiksha means forbearance. Forbearance means we should have that strength and ability to bear any kind of stress and any kind of problem. So we should be able to bear that and we should move forward, and finally we should be able to succeed in life. So that is called as Titiksha, that forbearance. Uparati means withdrawal from all the sense objects. So withdrawal from any kind of sense or objects. We should have only the desire to attain moksha. Apart from that, we should withdraw from all the sense objects. That is Uparati. Shraddha means focus and commitment. If we want to learn Shastra, we should have that complete Shraddha and Bhakti in it. With complete focus and commitment, we should enter into that. Otherwise, we can't gain that knowledge. So, Shraddha means that focus and commitment. Samadhanam means faith. So, when we are trying to learn Shastra, first we should trust. We should trust that what Shastra is saying. First, we should learn what it is saying and we should trust them. We should implement what it is saying. So that is called, that faith is called Samadhanam. So Shamadhi Shatka Sampatti means a sixfold inner wealth. That sixfold inner wealth are Shama, which is mastery of mind; Dhamma, mastery over sense organs; Titiksha, which is forbearance; Uparati, which is withdrawal from sense objects, and Shraddha, which is focus and commitment, and Samadhanam, which is faith. So all this called as Shamadhi Shatka Sampatti. And Mumukshutva means desire for liberation. So this mantra says, so one should have all these four main qualifications to attain the Vedanta pursuit. What are those four qualifications? Viveka, Vairagya, Shamadhi Shatka Sampatti, and Mumukshutvam. When a person has all these four main qualifications, such a person will definitely attain moksha. It is definitely possible for that such a person to attain moksha. Otherwise, it is impossible to attain moksha. That's what this mantra says. We'll move forward. Brahma Satyam Jagan Mitye Eva Rupo Vinishchayaha Soyam Nityanitya Vastu Viveka Samudahitaha. So, in this manner, the ascertained understanding of discrimination between reality and unreality towards Brahman and the rest of universe. So, in the sense, what it is saying is, the faith that it's a fact that only Brahma is Satyam. Satyam means permanent, and the rest of entire world is Mithya. Mithya means temporary. So the fact is only Brahma is Satyam and everything else in the world is Mithya, which is temporary. So that understanding and that discrimination understanding between reality and unreality is called as a Viveka. When such a person who got that Viveka is called as Viveki, only that Viveki, that Viveka leads to dispassion. Dispassion means Vairagya. So I'll repeat it what I said. So the ascertained understanding of discrimination between the reality and unreality. So what is the reality? Only Brahma is Satyam. And the rest of everything else is Mithya. Mithya means temporary. So that discriminative between reality and unreality is called as that knowledge is called as a Viveka. When we got that Viveka will definitely leads to the Vairagya, which is a dispassion. So it will strengthen Vairagya. That Viveka will definitely strengthen Vairagya. Then it will be very easy for a person to attain moksha. That's what it means. And it is clearly mentioned in Shastra. All these things, this particular thing of Viveka and Vairagya, all these things are clearly mentioned in Shastra. That's what this mantra means. So we are done with today's class. So in the next class we will see next few mantras. So thank you all for joining. I'll close this with the closing prayer. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.